Oi to the oi, Savaloy, how we doing? Right, now, I'm going to put this out here straight away. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Steve, I'm here and I'm doing this race today over on the TA Gaming channel. Now, I've played with some settings in the background. I'm trying to get a better capture quality, so I've been playing with the bitrate and the capture encoder and everything else just to try and, because I've noticed that on some of the races it goes very, very pixelated. So forgive me if this one isn't great, but this is the first test on new settings. So I've come for a nice easy race. Never done this race before. It came out 3 days ago. It's another one by Carl, also known as CA05RL, part of the DNFS club. And this is DNF's Basic XA04. So we're going to get straight into it, and we'll see you on the track in about 3 seconds there. So here we are, trackside at DNF's 04 Basic, or Basic XA04. Started down on the roadside, so let's see where we're going from here. As I say, I don't know what's coming. I've never played this one. It's only been out 3 days, so bear with me whilst I work out where we're going. Have fun at DNF's Basics and number 4. Right, so up onto a spiral. Look at the build quality. Look at the build quality. So glad I was going fast there, because I kind of made that through speed in itself, didn't I? I didn't know it was there, mesh flip. So now we've got a nice tight wall flip. Oh, look at that. It's one checkpoint so far. Flying along. Right, oh, okay. Right, so it's turn around. So up onto the skinnies. Into the tube. I'll go around once because I felt uncomfortable. Come out of the tube and then up the spiral, I'm guessing. It's going to be a checkpoint at the top of here, judging by it's one thing, checkpoint, one thing, checkpoint, one thing, checkpoint. So we've got a flip to do up. I'm going to guess. Now, knowing that the DNF's basic races go from low to high and back on themselves, when you come back later, the reason this is so wide is you're going to do an underflip. So I'm already not looking forward to it. And that's just a guess, because I could see there was another way to go on the way back before, so. Oh dear. So at least it's one job checkpoint. So you've got a nice little bit of a flat wall. Oh, and there's a nice loose flip here, so there we go. And then a bit more of a flat wall, and then a checkpoint. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's a very basic, very fast-paced race, this one. Very nice car, very nice. So what we got here, we're going to have a barrel roll. You can't have a barrel roll and then a checkpoint, seriously, can we? We'll soon find out, won't we? You certainly can. You can have a barrel roll and a checkpoint. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm guessing we'll go up this spiral and do some tube jumps. I am absolutely hammering this along. I've never done this race before, but it is so simple when you're just doing one thing and then get a checkpoint. You can't argue with it. So now we've got some tube jumps. Oh, I'm inside. Put the brakes on. I didn't think I was making that then. I'm going to go this side so I can counter myself round. There we go. So I've done 2 tube jumps. You can probably drive straight off there and get that checkpoint. It's directly below, so but we'll use the spiral. That's what it's here for. There we go. So 2 tube jumps and a checkpoint. This is lovely. This is really fast paced. This is really good, Carl. This is I like this. One wall flip and a checkpoint. Let's go. This is really simple stuff. Really simple stuff. And it's built so well. It is so grippy. Unbelievable. Right, what we're doing? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, here we go. We're getting something. We're getting something tough here now. We've got to do one of these little pepper pot hops. Oh, don't go out yet, Steve. So that's it, and then we're in here. So now I'm going to have a look and see what we're doing, because obviously we're going out the bottom. So as you come down, remember, find the point and then go 3 down and out at the bottom. Lovely, absolutely amazing. And then we'll be going down to a checkpoint, which again you could just drop off and get, but we'll do it properly. Now it's going to make us do a turnaround here, I believe, and then we're going to go back up on ourselves to a checkpoint. You can just see what's coming. So you could either skid Scandi, or you could just do it with the old turn up like this. Hit the boost and away you go, turn your camera back around, and obviously we're going up to a checkpoint. This is such a fast paced race, this is brilliant. I'm liking this, I'm liking this. I'm not liking the fact that I've got to go back, but I'm liking it, because the one thing that we're going to do differently on the way back is obviously that underflip that I discovered. Nice big flat wall, so we go through some pins, nice big long flat wall. And then these look like a high to low set of pins, which they are. And then a checkpoint, nice. Now where we're going, what we've got coming, what's coming up here? I should have guessed it, but I didn't. So it's an up and out tube, so when you go in, you just let it pick up some speed and then turn left and tap left a few times before you hold left to give you the coasting channel, just like this. And then it should pull you up, even though you're not up at 100%, it should pull you up. The only problem with that is you've done it upwards and then you'll have to do it downwards. So right, what we got next? What's coming up next? Oh shit. Poles. He's going too fast for them, so we've got a set of poles. This could be the top, I'm not sure. But it looks like we're at the high point. I've hit them but we're through. Yeah, there we are. We're at the higher point, so the poles are the last one before you head on back down. So this is a really nice race, this. I'm not gonna lie, I quite like it. Poles are nice and simple. I like the fact you're only doing one obstacle before you do a checkpoint. It's how a training race should be. Now obviously remember this, we came up and we turned left, so when we're going here this time, we're going to turn down and we're going to go right. And it's not going to be as easy coming out, but in true Stevie style, I was going to say we'll cheat it, but then I fell off the platform. So I personally, on this bit here, if you struggle, you can just fall onto the checkpoint, as I've just shown you there. That's not the way to do it though, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. It should be just like that, You see, it is doable, but if you do fail, you will fall onto the checkpoint. So as long as you can control your landing, you'll land on this platform and get the checkpoint. Right, so I remembered that this was up to down, so now it's down to up, which puts you at the top of the flat wall. Come across, and then it's going to be up to down. You can see the route through the pins, you can see the route. Nice and simple. Now I'm already starting to dread the underflip because I hate them, but I like the way it's featured, and I like the way it's a mesh one. So this is where you pick up some speed on the way back, because you know what's coming, because you've done it all. You did it all one way. So this is a really good race. I know we're 7 minutes on it, but it's a long race, but it's a good one. It's such a good training design. I'm well impressed. As you can tell, sometimes when I'm playing a race, it excites me. You can tell it excites me because I'm enjoying playing it. I'm just, I'm flying through it. It's really good, really well built. So again, come down so far. As soon as you see the opening, that's when you know you need to go down and then out along the bottom. So be careful as you come through them, you might just slide off. So we'll get one wall flip again and then a checkpoint. This is such a nice easy race. This will go in my playlists for the fun days. Not a problem at all. This should be quite a hell of a race between the pros as well. Oh, way up, oh, way up, oh, way up, oh, we're in, it'll do, it wasn't smooth, but it's in. Doesn't have to be smooth as long as it's in, as long as it's successful. Oh, turn left, I had an itch. Nah, we've got that itch now. So this is the one barrel roll and then checkpoint. Must be fast approaching this underflip. Of course we are. Look at how fast we're moving. Look at it, we're at full speed. Now this flip's slightly different on the way back because on the way here it was loose and on the way back it's tight, you see? And now we've got the dreaded, I'm going to stop for a second, I believe this is going to be the dreaded underflip. It looks like a dreaded underflip. But because it's on the mesh, it should work out quite well for us. No, maybe not. I went too early. So if there was one thing in this race I would say I don't like, and I've only done it once, is the underflip. And that is solely because I'm not a fan of underflips. I don't like them, but at the right speed, it should be easily done. If I think about it a little bit more, and I stop trying to rush it, because everything else on this race has been so fast-paced. And some people will be able to do this or really fast-paced as well. Some people will be like, oh, this is simple. It helps if you actually, oh look, we should be able to, we saved that. I didn't even underflip, I just fell off, and because of the bounce I saved it, so we're off now. That's it, we're not doing it again. So we're going to come in here and I'm going to nosedive into that. That's not very smooth coming back down. Now let's have a look at that in a bit of a slower action. I think you might have to adjust this slightly. I mean, it's alright in the middle, but who goes in the middle? So then we're going to do this turn around again, so we're facing right way. I'm guessing if you have to do it one way, you'll have to do it the other. And then come out, and then aim down, because we came in the bottom, so we're going out the bottom. See what I mean? Yes, yeah, I still like this. I like this a lot, yeah. And one wall flip. There we are. And then we've got this mesh flip again, but this time I know it's coming and I don't have to do it by chance. We'll just do it because I know it's here. And this is where it's different. This is where you're going up, and this is the finish line now. Start low, finish high. Couple of boosters to help you on your way. What a fantastic race. I know that was 12.5 minutes, but it's a long old ride. But yeah, other than the underflip, well impressed with that. Thank you very much, DNFs, for that race. Cheers, Carl. Absolutely legendary. And we'll see you on the next VT. Peace.